William Samoei Arap Ruto was born on 21st December 1966. He is a Kenyan politician and the Deputy President of Kenya since 2013. He served as the acting President of Kenya between 6th and 8th October 2014 when President Uhuru Kenyatta was at the egg. He previously served in the various ministerial positions, including the Minister of Home Affairs, the Minister of Agriculture, and the Minister of Higher Education, Science and Technology. He was Secretary General of the KANU, the former ruling political party, and the MP for Eldoret North constituency between December 1997 and January 2013. He won the seat in the 1997 Kenyan election after defeating Reuben Chesire. He was appointed to the position of Assistant Minister in the Office of the President by President Daniel Arap Moi in 1998. He was promoted to be Minister for Home Affairs in August 2002. Ruto also previously served as the chairman of the Parliamentary Select Committee on Constitutional Reform in the 9th Parliament. On 4th March 2013, he became the first Deputy President of Kenya when he and Uhuru Kenyatta were declared winners of the 2013 Kenyan general election. The duo ran on a Jubilee Alliance ticket. The Jubilee Alliance was a coalition of his United Republican Party and Kenyatta's The National Alliance. Ruto was among the list of the people who were indicted to stand trial at the International Criminal Court (ICC) for their involvement in the Kenya's 2007-2008 political violence. However, the ICC case was faced with challenges, especially concerning withdrawal of Kenyan prosecution witness. In April 2016, the International Criminal Court dropped the charges against Ruto. In the August 2017 Kenyan general election, Uhuru and Ruto were declared victors in the election with 54%. However, the Supreme Court of Kenya nullified the election and fresh election was held on October 2017. The opposition boycotted the fresh election and Uhuru and Ruto were re-elected with 98% of the vote. The Supreme Court upheld the results of the second election. In December 2018, Ruto graduated from the University of Nairobi with a PhD in plant ecology. William Ruto was born on 21st December 1966 in Sambut village, Kamagut, was in Gishu County, to Daniel Cheruyot and Sarah Cheruyot. He attended Kerotet Primary School for his primary school education, then joined Wareng Secondary School for his ordinary levels education before proceeding to Kapsabet Boys High School in Nandi County for his advanced levels. He then went on to receive a bachelor's degree in botany and zoology from the University of Nairobi, graduating in 1990. Ruto began his political career by vying for various KANU branch party positions. Through his church activities, he met his future mentor, President Daniel Arap Moi, and helped to found a lobby group, Youth for KANU 92, the group that was formed to drum up support for President Daniel Arap Moi in the 1992 election. Youth for KANU 92 was inspired by UK Labour youth leaders and was the young wing for the Indian National Congress in its mobilization efforts for Moi's re-election. However, it became notorious for hooliganism, orchestrating ethnic violence and dishing out billions of Kenyan shillings in the campaign, claims that the group continues to refute up to today. Ruto served as treasurer for the Youth for KANU 92 and learned the ropes of Kenyan politics there. He also believed to have accumulated some wealth in his period. After the 1992 elections, President Moi disbanded the Youth for KANU 92. Ruto, however, would go ahead to compete for a parliamentary seat at the 1997 Kenyan general election. He surprisingly bet the incumbent Reuben Chesire, who was the establishment and Moi's preferred candidate, as well as was in Gishu KANU branch chairman and assistant minister. After this, he would later gain favor with Moi and be appointed KANU director of elections. A strong support in 2002 for Moi's preferred successor Uhuru Kenyatta saw him get an appointment as assistant minister in the Home Affairs Interior Ministry docket. Late in that election year, the same government ministers resigned to join the opposition. He will be promoted to be the full cabinet minister in the ministry. In January 2006, Ruto declared publicly that he would vie for the presidency in the next general election, scheduled on December 2007. His statement was condemned by some of his KANU colleagues, including former President Moi. By this time, ODM had morphed into a political party. Ruto saw the nomination of the Orange Democratic Movement as its presidential candidate, but in the party's vote on 1st September 2007, it placed third with 368 votes, behind the winner Raila Odinga with 2,656 votes, and Musalia Mudavadi with 391 votes. Ruto expressed his support for Odinga after the vote. As KANU and Uhuru Kenyatta moved to support Kibaki, he resigned from his post as KANU Secretary General on 6 October 2007. The presidential election of December 2007 ended up in an impasse. Kenya's Electoral Commission declared Kibaki the winner, but Raila and ODM claimed the victory. Mwai Kibaki was hurriedly sworn in as the president December 2007 presidential election. Following the election and dispute over the result, Kenya was engulfed by a violent political crisis. Kibaki and Odinga agreed to form a power-sharing government in the Grand Coalition cabinet named on 13th April 2008 and sworn in on 17th April. Ruto was appointed as Minister for Agriculture. Ruto also became the Eldoret North Member of Parliament from 2008 to 4th March 2013. On 21st April 2010, Ruto was transferred from the Agriculture Ministry and posted to the Higher Education Ministry, swapping post with Sally Kosgei. On 24th August 2011, Ruto was relieved from his ministerial duties and remained a Member of Parliament. He joined with Uhuru Kenyatta to form the Jubilee Alliance for the 2013 presidential election. On 6th October 2014, Ruto was appointed acting president of Kenya by President Uhuru Kenyatta following his summons to appear before the ICC. In December 2010, the prosecutor of the International Criminal Court announced that he was seeking summons of 6 people, including Ruto, over the involvement in the 2007-2008 electoral violence. On 23 January 2012, the ICC confirmed the charges against Ruto and Joshua Sang in a case that was involved Uhuru Kenyatta, Francis Modara, Henry Kosgei, and Major General Mohammed Hussein Ali. In April 2016, the prosecution of Ruto was abandoned by the International Criminal Court. Ruto was put on trial, charged with defrauding the Kenya Pipeline Company of huge amounts of money through dubious land deals, but he has been out on bond. The Constitutional Court suspended further hearing of the case due to complaints by Ruto that the prosecution was politically engineered. He was acquitted in 2011, but in 2020, as his relationship with President Uhuru Kenyatta seemed to falter amid the president's push for anti-corruption war, the police reopened investigations in the case. Ruto has faced various allegations of corruption and land grabbing. Raila Odinga has accused him of corruption, questioning the sources of the funds he dishes out at fundraisers on a regular basis. Several of his allies and aides have also been forced to resign amid corruption scandals. He has also faced accusation of land grabbing from a primary school in Nairobi and land meant for a sewerage company plant in Ruai, Nairobi. However, Ruto has denied these allegations and stated that because he was born poor and has risen to wealth on the top levels of the government despite not being part of any Kenyan dynasty. President Uhuru Kenyatta and opposition leader Raila Odinga are the children of Jomo Kenyatta and Oginga Odinga, Kenya's first president and vice president. Ruto married Rachel Chebet in 1991. The young couple first lived in Dagoretti South while they got their first child. They now have 9 children. Ruto owns interest in various real estate developments in Kenya, including the Western Hotel and the large interest in Amaco, an insurance company. He has been described as a Kenyan shilling billionaire. On 28th July 2017, Ruto's home in Sugoi village near Eldoret was targeted by at least one attacker armed with machete, and a police officer guarding the residence was injured during the attack. During the time of the attack, he and his family were not at the compound, as he had left hours earlier for a campaign rally in Kitale. There were also reports of gunfire, and several security sources said the attack was staged by multiple people using guns. Police also thought there were a few attackers initially before the attacker used different firearms. Several hours later, on 30th July, Kenya Police Chief Joseph Boynet announced that the attacker was shot dead and the situation was under control. It is believed he will run for the party presidency in 2022. The deputy president has been wooing different parts of the country in a bid to boost his state house journey. In the last 3 weeks, Ruto has pitched camp in the coast 3 times after a long lull, ostensibly to meet delegations, listen to grievances and launch mid-level projects. Having established a foothold in the region through the purchase of a 1,000-acre parcel of land in Taita Taveta, Ruto appears keen to politically capture the coast previously considered a stronghold of Raila Odinga's ODM. While during the visits, Ruto and his allies have sharpened attacks on President Uhuru Kenyatta, fighting off the constitutional reform agenda. ODM Deputy Party Leader and the region's political supremo, Hassan Joho, has gone on a long lull that has befuddled allies and foes in equal measure. Ruto has seen an opportunity in the coast region and is not wasting the chances. In his most recent visit, he met youth, opinion leaders and clerics to listen to the region's grievances. Nyali MP Mohammed Ali, who played host, said the deputy met close 15 MPs, including 9 from the coast and several MCS from the region's 6 counties. He says the agenda of the meeting was to address the coast grievances on the contentious revenue sharing formula, which will see the region's counties lose 7 billion to 8 billion if passed. The DP has also been hosting delegations from different counties at his official residence in Karen, Nairobi. In Western Kenya, Ruto has bagged vocal politicians like former Kakamega Senator Boni Alwale, Malava MP Malulu Ijendi, Bumula MP Mwambu Mamboga, and Mumias East MP Benjamin Washiali. In Ukambani, Ruto has bagged former Machakos County Senator Johnston Muthama, Mwala MP Vincent Musyoka, popularly known as Kawaya, Machakos Town MP Victor Munyaka, Kitui East MP Nimrod Mbai, and Kangundo MP Fabian Chule. In Uhuru's backyard, the deputy president enjoys support of MPs Moses Kuria of Gatundu South, Kimani Wainaina of Thika Town, Gabriel Kago of Githunguri, James Wamashukuru of Kabete, Kimani Ichungwa of Kikuyu, and Larry MP Jonah Mwangi. In Tharaka-Nithi, Hall area MPs Kareke Mbiuki of Mara, Patrick Munene of Chuka, and George Murugura of Tharaka are supporters of the deputy president along Senator Kithure Kindiki and woman representative Beatrice Nyaga. In Meru County, the MPs who support Ruto are Josephat Kabebea of Tigania East, John Mutung of Tigania West, Mugambi Rindikiri of Buri, and Gushine Kirima of Central Imenti. Meru Senator Midhika Linturi and woman representative Kawira Mwangaza also support Mr. Ruto. In Nyeri County, MPs still sticking with DP Ruto are Rigathi Gachagua Mathira and woman representative Rahab Wachira. In Embu County, MPs John Nyega of Manyata, Geoffrey of Mbere South, and Charles Jagagwa of Mbere North, and Senator Njeru Ndwega have pledged their allegiance to Mr. Ruto. In Laikipia County, Ruto enjoys the support of Laikipia West MP Kariuki Mariru and Senator John Kinyo. In Kirinyaga, Ndia MP George Kariuki and woman representative Purity Girishi are key supporters of the DP. In Murang'a County, Kiharu MP Ndindi Nyoro and Kandara MP Alice Wahome are staunch supporters of the deputy president. In Nyandarua County, MPs Kwenya Dhuku of Kinangop, Njuguna Kirahao of Olkalou, and Mwangi Mushira of Oljoro Orok are strong supporters of the deputy president along woman representative Faith Wairimu and Senator Githiomi Mwangi. In Nakuru County, MPs Francis Kimani of Molo, Jane Kihara of Naivasha, Martha Wangari of Gilgil, Kimani Ngunjiri of Bahati, openly support DP Ruto